Hey Kaylin, so the theme of your video this week seemed to be based quite a lot around friendship. And that's actually a really apt theme for me this week. Because I don't know if I've spoken about her before, but a really close friend of mine, her name's Rebecca. I don't know if you're watching this, Rebecca, but if you are, I love you. Um, she she's been a big part of my life since I was about 5 years old. We were best friends all the way through primary school. And on the 29th of November this week, she turned 17. And even though I've been 17 for a few months now, the fact that she's turned 17 is really weird to me because when I was in year 5, she moved away. And though we've seen each other since, like, every time we've seen each other, yeah, a lot's changed, but it feels like nothing's changed. So the fact that, like, she's 17, it's like, we're both growing up, and I find it really weird. But happy birthday, Rebecca, if you're watching. And I spoke to her, and she said she had a really nice day. And although I wasn't with her, it felt like I was sort of with her in another way. Like, I spent a lot of the day thinking about her and going up to people saying, "Oh, it's one of my friend's birthdays today. It's really cool. I hope she's having a nice time," sort of thing. It's like friendship isn't always about how often you see a person. It's how much you can rely on them to be there for you and how much you have in common. And the fact that even though we don't see each other very often, um, whenever we do, it's like it's been 5 minutes since we last saw each other. And the last time I saw her was like the week before my birthday. So, these that goes to show that she's a friend worth keeping. And I know that the same's going to happen when I meet you, Kaylin, because it will happen. Um, I don't think straight away we'll not like get along, but straight away we'll be a bit awkward. Understandably, because we've never actually met. I can tell there'll be lots of hugging and stuff because we won't really know what to say. We'll just be like, "Oh my God, you're real," and like poking each other's faces and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. Um, but I know that it's gonna be the sort of thing like, even though I don't know you, I'd still consider you a really close friend. I got a question on Ask a Friend the other day, like, who are some of your closest friends from YouTube? And of course you, because even though I've never met you, it's just weird. Like sometimes at school, people are like, "Oh, so you're friends with this girl," um, and you've never met her, and they find that really weird. But it's not weird. It's just the way we became friends. It's just a part of the story of our friendship, and I wouldn't have it any other way because I like our friendship, and I like the fact that we're still making these videos, even though they're maybe not as high quality as they were before. I feel like there are loads of channels who are collaborative channels. Rather than focusing on the friendship, they make better content. And although obviously that has its pros, I like the fact that we don't worry about the content. We don't worry about how many views we're gonna get. We're doing this for each other. Obviously, you guys watching, we love you, and you make it more fun. You make our friendship almost more special. And we're doing it for each other, and we're doing it to show you guys, I think, that it doesn't matter how you become friends with someone, as long as you know they're a true friend. And I've seen loads of posts on the internet recently. Don't know whether there's been like a debate about it recently or anything, but it's come up a lot recently about whether people you meet on the internet are actually real friends. And I don't see why they're not. I mean, we had an internet safety talk this week in assembly, and I understand that you have to be safe on the internet, but that doesn't mean that everything in the internet is unsafe and everything is going to be bad. Because some of my closest friends are people I've met through the internet, through events held by people who've publicised them on the internet, through common interests, because of things like YouTube stuff on the internet. And quite often when I started YouTube, when I started meeting people, people would be like, "Oh, isn't that weird? Isn't it full of weirdos? Aren't you scared about doing this?" And it's no, I'm not, because I know the people. I know the people. Like, I know you. You're my friend. You're nice people, and it makes me sad that a lot of people don't realise that it doesn't matter how you meet someone as long as you know that they're a trustworthy friend. and you know them, and you know that you can count on them not to be a paedophile, which generally helps. I don't really know where I'm going with this now. I just feel like having a little bit of a rant, because the internet is full of bad, but it's also full of good, and that's why it's such a big thing. If it was just full of bad, it wouldn't be as popular as it is, because with most popular things, the good usually outweighs the bad. So that is my point for the day. I hope you enjoyed this random rant about friendship and online friendship and stuff. Yay! Kaylin, I will see you next week. Hurry up and save money so you can get that laptop, so we can get back to our normal stuff. Normal stuff on this channel. Whatever we call normal on this channel. But I look forward to seeing your face. I enjoyed seeing your face this week. It made me very happy. Bye.